No long intro, I'll just start.
I met Suzanne after she finished work and we went for a brew in another cafe.
God, Jesus.
It's always having a brew in a cafe.
It's like a sitcom.
It is. Suzanne said I looked tired and fed up. She taught me some way to breathe that will relax me. I wasn't feeling that relaxed though, because the person behind the counter was banging about making a coffee. Noise stresses me out. I wonder if less deaf people die of stress than people with working ears do.
Oh, it's the theories. It's the
It
theories.
is such a noisy world, though, isn't it?
It is. London is noisy, very noisy.
I think just everywhere, just noise in general. They were saying how like every noise has been used at least 5 times or something.
What do you mean?
Because there's only so many noises in the world.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's only so many
What
noises.
do you mean every noise has been used 5 times? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means.
Because
Every noise once has been used at least 5 times.
there's only so many noises. It's like a piano, isn't there? There's only so many notes.
Bless him.
And there's only so many noises.
Right.
But because there's so much stuff, the same noises are being used again.
I don't know what that means.
By whom? Who's reusing the noise?
By whatever.
So a
you'll have-
woodpecker when it's woodpecking?
Yeah. Some birds make noises that would sound like a Ford Escort, just because there's only so many noises that people can use.
What is he talking about?
Noises are a byproduct. Outside an instrument, noises are a byproduct. A machine, they don't go, what should we make this noise, make this machine? It makes the noise it makes when it's doing something.
But why does it make that noise? Why not pick another noise?
They don't pick the noise.
Who's picking the noise?
A printing press makes the noise because it's the sound of the thing going down.
Yeah,
you
so
know,
the printing-
a hammer makes that noise because that's what it does. No one's going, oh, can we make this make a different noise? No, it's a byproduct.
I know. So there's only so many noises.
I don't know what you mean. When Stevenson's Rocket came and I went... can you make it go... It's what that's the noise it made.
I know, but then, say like a new frog comes out.
Oh, what do you mean a
is
new
it, an
frog
iPhone?
comes out?
They find a new type of frog,
Right.
it makes a noise, and
Yeah.
they'll go, yeah, I knew it was going to sound like that.
What are you talking about?
Because there's only so many noises. No animal comes out and makes like a weird noise, and you go, I've never heard that noise before. They go, oh, that sounds like a chicken, or it sounds like a Ford Escort, or... There's only so many
What
noises.
frog sounds like a Ford Escort?
Well,
No, but
there
there'll be
can't be
some
many
animal.
because you've used Ford Escort twice as an analogy here. So you're running out of noises. You've come up with chicken and escort so far.
I can't
But
explain
the problem
it.
is, a Ford Escort sounds a bit like an Austin Allegro. So
I
don't
know, yeah. And a chicken, you're ripping off the turkey, you cunt.
Poor guy. For someone who doesn't like animations, that was great. And I hadn't seen these 3 since An Idiot Abroad, which must have been over a decade ago at this point. If you haven't seen that, highly recommended. And this was a subscriber request, so thank you for that, but it was sent without any further information, so I don't know if this is a show or a podcast. You guys will have to let me know, but if there's more episodes, I'm keen to watch more. To be honest, I didn't understand Karl fully, but I didn't not understand him. And yeah, I know that sentence was a double negative. I've seen on National Geographic this bird that mimicked the sound of anything it heard in the forest, but also human-made sounds as well. So that of a camera shutter or a car alarm, a chainsaw, for example. I kept thinking of that as Karl spoke. Well, that and that I have no clue what a Ford Escort sounds like. But if I can find you that video, I'll link it in the bio. But I think he meant that there are only so many sounds that things can make. Or rather, finite sounds that we can hear as humans despite what seems like infinite variables. I don't think that Karl is dense. I think what he said can just be left up to interpretation because he said it so simply. And then Ricky has such a strong personality that Karl just shut down instead of explaining himself. But as humans, we're not sensitive to all frequencies. And some vibrations are too soft for us to pick up as well. And that comes and goes with age, right? Babies can hear higher frequencies than adults, for example. Dogs can hear frequencies that humans can't hear. Hence the dog whistle. So the noises that we hear may sound repetitive because by virtue, there's only so many of them that we can pick up. That's what I took out of that. You'll have to let me know your interpretation of what he said. I don't know what he meant about every sound being used 5 times, though. I don't know how they would go about quantifying that. when there are still some who question whether a tree falling in the forest with no ears to hear it makes a sound or not. And yes, some people take that question metaphorically, or argue that sound is a human experience, which doesn't account for animals. But I'll venture to say that there would still be a vibration disturbance in the air. Therefore, yes, it would still make a sound. But that's another subject. And I guess it's just my opinion because none of us really know. So anyway, I don't have a literary recommendation for you today because I don't know what would go with that. If you have a book on your mind, let me know. But that's all I have to say. So leave your thoughts about any of this. And as always, thanks for watching with me.